Hello everyone, this is the Clark Knight, and today I'm coming at you with another Pokemon competitive analysis, and today we're going to focus on Drampa. And yes, you haven't seen much of him in the competitive scene, but let me reassure you, he is a very good Pokemon, and here is why. For one, his special attack stat is out the roof. So the rest of his stats is HP 78, attack 60, defense 85, special attack 135. That is huge. That is his bread and butter. We're going to be focusing on that today. And then special defense 91, speed is awful. It's 36. But you know what's good about this speed? That it works very well with Trick Room. 2 of the 3 sets that I'm going to show you today are focused on pairing him up with a Trick Room user. But yeah, the defense at 85 and special defense at 91 and even HP at 78, not bad. That is solid all around and works really well with his ability, which I'm going to get into right now. So his abilities are Berserk, Sap Sipper, and Cloud9, which is his hidden ability. And Cloud9 doesn't really do much for us. It's pretty much just prevents any weather effects. Sap Sipper, if he gets hit with a grass move, then his attack goes up. We don't care about his attack, we care about his special attack. And then Berserk, that's where we want to be. If he falls below 50%, then he gets a special attack increase, and this can stack, so it doesn't only happen once and then the ability's used up. So say he gets below 50% and I use a citrus berry, he's back up above 50%, then gets knocked down again. He gets that increase once again, so this is going to give him a heck of a special attack that is already powerful. And there's many ways to exploit this as well. It's not only just focused around like the items he's holding, he also learns a few good moves with it too. His typing is normal and dragon, which isn't bad, but I don't really see much value to the normal type other than the stab damage that he's going to get from some very good moves. But I'm going to get into the moves after the typing. So pretty much he's weak to fighting, ice, dragon, fairy. That's not that bad. That's not that many. He's immune to ghost. That is solid. That takes away a few competitive Pokemon if you've been watching my guides, Mimikyu. And then it's resistant to fire, water, grass, and electric. Those are some pretty commonly used types, so not bad. But yes, now let's get into the moves. His moveset is insane. That's why there's 3 sets I have today. There's so many different variations that you can use. So pretty much we're going to be focusing on Protect, Glare, Dragon Rage, or not Dragon Rage, excuse me, Dragon Pulse, Hyper Voice. He's got even Outrage, but again, you wouldn't use that because he's not an attacker, he's a special attacker. You got his moves that you can teach him: Calm Mind, Roar, Toxic, Blizzard, Roost. Roost is huge. You wanna take note on that. Add Roost to moveset. So then he's got even Thunderbolt, Solar Beam, Flamethrower, Flame Blast. What else do we got here? We even got Thunder Wave, which doesn't really matter because we got Glare. I'd rather be using that because we can use that on like Mudsdale or other ground Pokemon. And then we got other moves like Substitute, Snarl. Those really aren't going to do us much, but he can learn Hurricane, which is notable. You can breed him with a Dragonite or a Gyarados to do so. So that is how you're getting that, because he has a pretty solid egg group. But anyways, Drampa, I'm going to pull his builds up in Pokemon Showdown. So the first one I got going is a Trick Room Drampa. I'm running a HP maxed out, and then special defense maxed out, and then a little on the special attack. So hear me out. I'm pretty much maxing out his special defense because I've seen more from that against Drampa than I have other moves. Yes, he's weak to fighting, so you might want to consider defense, but for what he's got, I think this is a solid build. And then I put him sassy, obviously, because he is special defensive. And you're like, hey, why isn't he maxing out his special attack? So we already got the boost from Berserk, and we're going to be stacking that. That's kind of the plan, but he can't get O-Code. So if we don't want to get O-Code, we got to put some in stock into his defense and special defense, so that's why I'm doing this. And pretty much his IV spreads, you don't really need speed or attack since you are using him with Trick Room in this set. because I think he works really well with Trick Room, because one, he's one of the slowest Pokemon in the generation for how good he is, and two, if he is able to attack first, then he's going to be able to get off those roosts, and that would be big because we don't want him getting knocked out, obviously. But yeah, anyways, the moveset I got on him, you're like, whoa, this looks a little odd, but really it's kind of standard. So again, we got Roost because that's huge. We got to get our health back. So once we drop below 50%, we get that attack boost. Now I'm continuing to do that. And then we got Hurricane, which that was just kind of the one I tacked on there because you got Dragon Pulse, good dragon move. You got the stab damage. You got Hyper Voice. He's got the normal stab damage. That's where the typing comes in. That's actually why the normal typing actually helps him. And then Hurricane, Blizzard, Fire Blast. You got a lot of these powerful moves that he can use that's going to do big damage. Just pick your poison. What do you think's going to be attacking you? I kind of have Hurricane because I am kind of afraid of fighting types coming in and beating the crap out of me because I don't have much defense on this boy. But yeah, that's pretty much what I got for this Trick Room user. And then I'm going to switch over to the Trick Room Sash actually. And so my Trick Room user is a Ranguru, and I'm kind of taking advantage of his ability Instruct for this. Instruct, if you don't know that, go watch my other video. But no, I'm just kidding. Instruct, it's he can like help his partner in battle and double battles use the same move. So hear me out. If I got all my stock into his special attack right now, like that is my main goal. So I even got him Modest Nature. So I'm putting it all into that. And then you go from Berserk ability, he gets knocked down to 1. You got the Focus Sash, he survives. The Berserk ability, he gets a attack boost. But Roost, that's not going to get me to a position where I'm not going to get knocked out again. So how am I going to get my health back? Oranguru is going to hit me up with that Instruct, and I'm going to double Roost and get my health back. So this is a little gimmicky, I admit. But it's been working for me. It's something people don't know how to deal with right now. Because what are you seeing in the format? Mimikyus, Marowaks, Tapu Koko. Like, you see the same Pokemon. So this is kind of just something to catch people off guard. And then I do have Protect because there are certain times where I'm like, okay, I gotta just hide behind the shield while I do set my Trick Room up or something along that lines if I'm not going to be getting off my double Roost. But yeah, this one's more for fun, I'm gonna admit that. Then you got the Dragon Pulse again, and people have been saying, why don't you use Draco Meteor? That's more powerful, but that does lower my special attack too, so that's kind of like a last resort type thing for me. I'm not gonna be as useful once I use that Draco Meteor. But then I got the Hyper Voice, and that hits both Pokemon on both sides, which is actually excellent, does 90 damage, which is also great. So for my last Drampa, it's pretty much a solo Drampa user. This one's way different. This is just something I've been experimenting with lately. So I got the HP maxed out, I got the special defense maxed out, and defense max with 4 EVs on it. And that's pretty much just so I can build a nice defensive Drampa. In this one, you probably don't want the speed, you do want the speed EVs just because you're not relying on the Trick Room for this set. And then I got the Assault Vest, so I cannot use my little Roost and Berserk trick. The thing is, if you do have a healer on your team or someone that can heal your Pokemon, then go for it. You can use Berserk, get that health back, but I do not on most of my teams. So I run Cloud9, which is pretty much the second best ability in my opinion, since I'm not trying to power up his attack with Sap Sipper. Then I got Dragon Pulse, Blizzard, Hyper Voice, Hurricane. Dragon Pulse and Hyper Voice are kind of guaranteed, and then Blizzard and Hurricane both are pretty solid moves and would do pretty solid damage for Drampa. But yeah, Assault Vest pretty much just takes advantage of his high special attack. It's pretty much, he could still work with the Trick Room because he is that slow. It's just he's not going to be getting his health back, and it's just kind of scary having him out there without that ability, in my opinion. But I don't know, this has worked for some people. And yeah, that's pretty much my 3 sets. I hope that was I hope you comprehended that enough. I hope you took enough information in that would help you build your own Drampa. Yeah, so pretty much, I found him in the cave right before the Elite Four, by the way, if you're wondering where to catch him. But this was a really fun video, and I love making these competitive guides. I'm looking to make one pretty much every day with probably another video going up at the same time. I know 2 uploads, that's crazy stuff. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in to this competitive analysis of Drampa. And I'm the Clark Knight, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye. Wait. Forget. I always forget. Please like and subscribe. Goodbye.